I didn't want to be a rock star. I didn't want to be a movie star. I want to be a health-based culinary expert, a cook star, and so can you. Hi, I'm Remmi, and today on Cook Time, we're gonna prep and cook one of my favorite dishes called edamame and corn salad with lime vinaigrette. Okay, first things first. The number one rule on Cook Time is always check with a parent or an adult before you start cooking. Next, it's important to wash your hands before cooking any food. Okay, let's get started. Today, we're making edamame and corn salad. One of my favorite ingredients is edamame. It tastes great, and it's good for you. The next thing we need to do is get our cooking pots, pans, and bowls. So here's my bowl, and here's my pan. Next, we'll also need the ingredients used for this salad. So we'll need corn, edamame, celery, cherry tomatoes, onion, red bell pepper, avocado, parsley, romaine lettuce, canola oil, lime juice, and some salt and pepper. Did you know edamame is considered the wonder vegetable because it's the only vegetable that has all 9 essential amino acids. It's like a protein. So there's histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tetratryptin, and valine. First thing we're gonna do is boil our edamame and our corn. You're just gonna let it boil for a couple minutes, and then you're gonna take it off your heat and drain it and shock it in ice cold water so it stops cooking. And then, see, these are edamame and corn. We're gonna add this to our bowl here. Oh, let's get all of it in there because we love edamame. And also, did you know edamame is often associated with Japanese cuisine, but it originated in China. Next, we have some onion. Nice crunchiness there and strong flavor. Then we have some red bell peppers. They're my favorite. Also great color. And then we have cherry tomatoes. Who doesn't love tomatoes? And some avocado, yummy. Make sure whenever you're with avocado, you gotta be careful with it because you can't crush it because we're not trying to make guacamole. And then we have some celery. And then of course we have our, we gotta season it with some pepper and some salt. And then we're gonna stir it up while it's dry because it's easier to stir dry ingredients. And I'm using a method called folding. So basically you just bring everything from the bottom, oops, and bring it up. Even if you make a mess, which I do often. Make sure everything's all stirred up and look at that great color. It's gonna be great. And then we have some lime juice and pour that in there. And then we have some oil. And whenever you add your sauce or dressing, you always wanna add it right before you serve it because no one likes a soggy salad. And mix this up. Make sure you got a good coat on it because you want all of that citrus. And then we can get our plate here. I'm gonna add our romaine lettuce. I love using romaine. It has a nice crunch to it and it looks great. So we're going to make sure it's all around. And then, let's see, I'll get that right there. And then we're going to get our salad. Let's actually bring this over here. And we're going to spoon this on top. There we go. I love how the corn and the edamame sort of contrast a little bit with the romaine lettuce, so you have some great colors because we like to eat with our eyes, so it has to look good. Some avocado. And then top it off with some parsley for some freshness. And there you have it. Edamame and corn salad with lime vinaigrette. When you're cooking, it's always very important to make sure your ingredient measurements are right. The ingredients should always be as fresh as possible so your food tastes the best. Remember the cook time rule. Make sure to have all 5 food groups whenever eating each meal. The food you make should always taste good and be healthy for you. Now it's my favorite part, the taste test. I'm gonna grab myself some edamame salad here. Some lettuce in there, it is a salad. Let's try it. I love the edamame with the citrus, and the corn adds a really great natural sweetness. All kids lead a healthy, active, and nutritious life, and we all play a role educating young people about healthy choices, including the 16 million children at risk of hunger in the US. Join me today to help raise awareness about the 1 in 5 kids at risk of hunger by visiting an online youth action center at www.nokidhungry2.org. Thank you for hanging out with me on Cook Time with Remmi. I'll see you next time when we'll be making Figgy Trail Mix, edamame and corn salad. The next thing, oh no, it's not the next thing, but sorry. Okay. You're gonna get an arm workout from this. Okay. Methionine. I don't know the rest. That was it. That was a little weird. Sorry.